Hello. Happy Sunday to you guys. I am now starting off a new project. So I finally finished, and Mara and I finished together her off to school, off to college blanket. And I should take these off because there's a bad reflection in them. I finally finished her back off to college blanket, and I got the edging done and the ends woven in and gave it to her. Let me see if I can find the right chat. Do I have chat going on here? Anyway, so now, yay, I finally get to start something new. So I'm very excited about that. Hello, Jillian. Hey, thank you so much. I think I'm going to actually, maybe I ought to tell you guys this just in case. So I am going to start off a new project here in a few moments. So I'll tell you about that. And the new book is going really well. Hey, Paula. Just in case some of the viewers are going to watch this either now or later, let me go over the list for you of the people I've been unable to get a hold of. So I had all of you who had requested signed copies, and I reserved them. Remember, there were 30 on the list. Hey, thank you, Paula. I appreciate that. So, Carsey, I'm going to write your name down real quick because you're the first one to say something. Okay, so there were 30 people who wanted to be on the list, and I filled up all those spots, and then I emailed everybody on the list. And some people have not gotten back to me yet. So I don't know if my email went to their spam or whatever, but I want to give those few people a little bit more time to decide whether or not they want the book before I open more spots on the list. So I'm going to go ahead and type them. Oh, thank you so much, Annie. Hi, Brad's mom. Good to see you. Let me just type in on the chat the people who I'm waiting on. So let's see here. Amy G, Sharon D, I've not heard from. Mary W, I've not heard from. Rach EAL C, I've not heard from. Bridget T, I've not heard from. Laurie W, RANAEC, and RENE. Okay, so, one more. Okay, those are the ones from the original list. Let me, so that I have these in the notes when people watch this video later. These above people are the ones who should email me if they are still interested in their reserved copies. Okay, and my email is ellen.gocrochet@gmail.com. So I have already emailed all of these people, but these are the ones who I've not heard back from. So maybe they've gone into my spam. Maybe, but since I emailed them, I think that wouldn't go to spam, but I will double check that. So I'm going to give them maybe another week or two to get back to me. Maybe I'll send them a second email, but those are the ones I'm waiting on. Otherwise, I think I'm going to end up with a few more available copies. So Carsey might want a copy. So Carsey, if you could email me also at that ellen.gocrochet@gmail.com, I'll put you on the waiting list if you want. So, and anybody else, if you want to be on the waiting list for a signed copy, I think I'm going to end up with a few more. So if these people change their mind or things have changed and they're unable to do it, or they've not interested for whatever reason, that's cool. Then I'll open up a few more. I should have that many spots available if they all drop through. If some of them come up and want a book, great. Those spots are reserved for them for now. So Carsey and anyone else who's watching this, if you want to get on the next waiting list, you can email me at that address and let me know. You can put, wait list in the subject line, and I'll add you to the wait list in the order in which it is received. And Carsey will be first. So I'm making a note here, second wait list. And then once they're gone, they'll be gone and I'll just be out. So they're going pretty fast. I had a lot of books. So I am grateful for the enthusiastic reception to my book. Thank you so much, everyone. So everybody who I have been in touch with, what happened is I emailed them. I emailed them and said the books were ready. I gave everybody an option to also add one of my other books for $8 each. So either Go Crochet Afghan Design Workbook, Go Crochet Skill Builder, or Crocheting Clothes Kids Love. Each of those added on to their order. The books are $25. The one skein crochet books are $25. And then if you add one of those books, they're $8 each. And so then I sent people invoice, they paid them, and then I shipped them out the next day. So I think everybody who has paid, everybody should have their books in their hands now. There's 3 people that I just shipped out yesterday. So if you were waiting on the Go Crochet Skill Builder add-on, those went out yesterday. So I think pretty much everybody is set and we're all ready to do the second wave. So anyway, so thank you all for hanging in there with me during this crazy, crazy process. So let's see what else is going on. What else did I want to tell you? So I finished the Off to College blanket with Mara. I got so busy, I didn't even do a video for the edging. I took a couple photos of what I ended up winging it, and I made the edging and got it to her yesterday. So just in time for the weather to get a little bit chillier. So that's perfect. And I'm about ready to start. Oh, I know you guys had voted in the unboxing Barocco. Oh, thank you, Paula. Thank you, Brad's mom. Appreciate it. So in the Barocco unboxing fall and winter 19 video, you guys were able to vote on which yarns you wanted me to swatch. The winners were Cocoa and Sesame. So I'm working with Barocco on that to see when I can get some swatching videos made. And in the meantime, Mara's lovely new roommate, I'd like to make something for her. So I'm about to start a hat for her. And I think I'm going to use this Tuscan Tweed by Barocco. So I'm getting ready to start this right now. And I think I am going to make, I'm getting confused now because Mara told me which one she wanted. And I want to make sure not to get them confused. So let's see. Okay, so I am going to make, okay, I got it. I was just checking my notes there of what Mara said she wanted. So from the new book, One Skein Crochet, there are 3 hats in the book. I am going to make, the next thing I'm going to make is, I'm going to, well, let's see, let's show the actual project. I'm going to make this one. Here's the front of the hat. It's made out of chic sheep yarn and polo. Here's like the crown top back of the hat. I'm going to make this one for Mara in cream next. But first, I'm going to make, because she already has a hat, and her roommate is from Atlanta, does not have a hat. So I am going to make her a hat. And I am going to make, for Bella, I'm going to make this hat. Can you see it? It's kind of hard with the glare. I'm going to make that hat, and I'm going to make it in Barocco Tuscan Tweed instead of the Barocco Vintage, which is what I made this model hat in. So anyway, it's fun. So I'm going to make this hat today, or start it anyway today, in the Tuscan Tweed. And this is a really lovely color. Let me think of what this is. It's size 4 medium weight yarn, and I don't know. I guess it doesn't have the color name on it. It's kind of, it's One Skein Crochet because I'm changing the yarn. This one only has 120 yards in it, and the original project was a 200 yards. So I'll probably need 2 at 100 yards to make 1 skein of 200 yards, which is what I used for the hat. Anyway, so I hope you can See what I'm thinking here. So I'm going to make this one. Oh my gosh, Carlene, hey. So thank you, Paula. Hey, Shalinda, hello. Excellent. I love to crochet too. Um, just waiting for ads to play out. Can't stay long on the way to take a turn with your mom. Oh, hey, everybody. Carlene, I have to shout you out. So Carlene, a couple weeks ago, said, hey, how about we do some charity crocheting for Ellen, because Ellen doesn't get time to charity crochet anymore. And she made, oh my gosh, you guys, she made 18 hats. She made 18 driftwood caps. So the driftwood cap pattern is one of my favorite patterns of all time of mine. It's a very versatile pattern. It's stretchy. It can be unisex. It's just so easy to make, so much fun. And Carlene made 18 of them to donate to charity for us. Yay, thank you. Round of applause for Carlene. I'm so grateful. The women at Tamar's Closet are going to be so grateful to have these winners coming to Ohio. So Tamar's, you should, Carlene. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much. I cannot believe you whipped out I'm getting teary just thinking about it. 18 hats for women in need. It's just so awesome. So Tamar's Closet or maybe Tamar's Kitchen in Cincinnati is a shelter home for women who have been rescued or have been able to escape the sex trafficking thing. And it's run by Franciscan Order of the Catholic Church here to provide a safe place for them to recenter and heal up and get ready to try and start new lives. And these women deserve nice things, and they deserve to be warm and comfortable while they try and live their life as best they can. And so, Carlene, I'm so grateful. So this is the same charity where you guys, I had talked to you a while back about how Mara and I went to the dollar store and we took she took a certain amount of money and I matched it. And we went to the dollar store and we went nuts buying things for the women of Tamar's Kitchen. We bought socks and hand lotion and pretty soap and just things that they both need, but also were cute or pretty. We had a focus on pampering is what our focus was when we went on that little shopping spree, because it's so nice to get clean white socks, for example, but sometimes you want something fun too. So they also deserve pretty things and to feel special and loved. So well, thank you so much, Carlene. Really, way to go. I'm just so excited that you are donating on our group's behalf using one of my patterns that makes everything worth it. Okay, so today I'm going to work on the hat. Now, this hat has the horizontal ribbing in it that I love so much. So it's, let's see if I can find my hook. I already lost my hook. Do you ever lose hooks in the couch while you're sitting there and have to dig around? Okay, so this one has a horizontal ribbing, and I actually have made a video for it already. It's the double slip stitch, and it makes this really cool horizontal bar across the hat, and that's what is used in the special thing that is used in this particular project. So I don't know if I'll end up making a video for it or not. So hey, Adele, welcome. Hello. You can't stay, but wanted to say hello. Thanks so much. Hey, hugs to you. Thank you. So exciting. Okay, so this hat, chain 1, 2, 3. Okay, and I'll get started. Are you guys crocheting today while we sit here? I'd like to spend a little bit more time with you, maybe another 16 minutes or so to spend on this Sunday afternoon. Just got home from Patrick's soccer game. Patrick is playing soccer, just a recreational, fun co-ed league, and he played today. And luckily, it's one of those leagues where they don't even practice; they just go play on Sunday afternoon. So that is awesome. And I took Hobie with us. So normally I would take Crochet to sit and watch a soccer game. Hey, Brian, good to see you. But today, since I took the dog with me, I did not take Crochet because the dog is quite busy and it's hard to crochet and watch the dog at the same time. Although now he's napping. You want to see him? He is sitting on the back of the couch and don't mind my mess. There's Hobie if they're sleeping. Anyway, he is super tired because we went for a visit to Bloomington, Indiana yesterday, and Patrick and I took Hobie with us to go see Mara, so the dog is exhausted, which is part of my plan, I admit. Carlene is asking for prayers for your mom's stroke recovery. Good, absolutely, I will. I hope she continues just a steady upstream, increase in health and wellness and energy. You catch me up on replay. Okay, love you. See you later, Carlene. Thank you again so much. Okay, bye, Paula. Got to run to get a new kitty. Oh, you got a new kitty. Yay, that's awesome. Okay, Karen, you started that same hat in the new heat wave yarn. I have not tried that yarn yet. I'm hearing mixed reviews. I'd be curious to hear how you are doing with the new yarn. So, I don't know if everybody hit that thumbs up for me if you get a chance before you bail out for the afternoon. I appreciate it. So I have not heard how that heat wave yarn is going. Apparently it's a new yarn by Red Heart. And it's supposed to be super warm, but I have heard some mixed reviews that some of the colors pill really badly. Karen, have you found that to be true for you, or what color are you using? So that, because I guess some of them are pilling up, and that's annoying to some people. So let me count real quick while you tell me. Okay, I know where I am now, so let me get back to it. So now that Mara's off to college blanket is done, I'm very excited to be starting something new, and I'm going to be making hats for Mara and her roommate Bella, and then I'd really like to make a big fat cowl for the new, so I know he's willing to wear accessories to keep warm, so we'll see if he needs that. And then Mara also I'd like to get her, I'd like to make a cowl for her, and I'd like to make maybe some mitts for her for around campus. So yeah. Also, hey, I don't know if Jake is here. Jake, are you here? He's not here right now. So Jake is a new friend of Mara's at school, and he's a crocheter, and he's subscribed to the channel. So hey, Jake. So yesterday, when I went to see Mara, I took Jake some yarn and some hooks because he doesn't have any at school. And so hopefully you can crochet along with us. So let's see. No pilling with it so far. It's lovely. Okay, you're using the pink bikini. Karen, what's it made out of? Like, what's special about it's okay, Hobie. The heat wave yarn, is it wool? I mean, it's certainly, so the warmest fibers are generally alpaca and wool, alpaca even more than wool. So the heat wave, is it supposed to how do you make a yarn a heat wave yarn? Like how does that work? It's 100% acrylic. Huh. Okay. Yeah. I mean, anything that you put on your head is going to get warm. Some fibers more than others. Huh. Is it worsted weight, Karen? I was seeing some discussion about it on Facebook. Let me see here what I need to do. Round 2. Okay. It's acrylic. Let's see. You need to go to your aunt's house for your weekly visit. She's 93 and doesn't get out. Oh, well, good for you. Well, have a great afternoon, Brad's mom. Good to see you. All right. Very good. It's a size 4 weight, Karen. So it is a worsted weight. It's probably my favorite weight yarn. I admit it. And then 3, and then everything else. So, okay. Now I know what I'm doing here, so I can keep stitching while we're talking. Yeah, I have not seen any advertisement for the heat wave yarn. I guess it's supposed to be extra warm. Is that what they mean by heat wave? But I'm not sure how scientifically that works when it's acrylic. Is it just because it's like a brushed acrylic, it feels warmer? I don't know. Anybody else have any experience with the new Red Heart Heat Wave yarn? I have not felt it. I have not seen it in person. I have no idea how it's supposed to go. So I am using a size 4 yarn from Barocco, and I have a size I hook that I'm using to start off this new hat. This one will be for Bella, Mara's roommate from Atlanta, who probably does not have a warm hat and might be kind of shocked by Indiana winters. So that's why sunlight activated. It claims to be heat generating. Whoa. Well, that's interesting. I don't know how that would work scientifically, but I am open to hearing it. I am absolutely open to hearing it. So, nice Sunday afternoon. I've got the laundry going. Patrick's done with his soccer game. I went to the grocery this morning. We're going to go to church in a little while, so I can't stay too long. And then I'll come home and pack lunches, change the laundry over again, and get our week started. So, anybody else crocheting today while you hang out? Okay, I'm going to count. Right on target. Love it when that happens. I still double check. I do. I still double check. No matter how long I have crocheted, I will always double check. So I'm on round 3 here. On round 3. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Just take a little glance at the written instructions, a little double check with the stitch diagram, and give it a go, right? So I'm just excited to start something new, frankly. I loved working on Mara's blanket, don't get me wrong, but I've been so busy that it's been kind of not weighing on me. That's not right, because it's not a burden at all. I was just anxious to get it completed before it got too cold at school, and I wanted to make sure to get it to her when I could get it to her, and I might not see her now for another couple weeks, so I wanted it like by the deadline, and so I was happy to be able to take it to her yesterday, and now I'm happy to start something new. Oh, you liked the start of this hat? Good, good, good. This is the same. You made the horizontal stitch hat. There's a group called the Crochet Crowd that had mitts made of the heat wave a month or so ago. Yeah, did they say much about it? You missed where you were supposed to write for the book. Did you email me at ellen.gocrochet@gmail.com? Because I need a email address, and I figured you probably wouldn't want to put it like here in public. So that's why I'm having you email me, unless you don't care. So you can either email me at ellen.gocrochet@gmail.com, and then that way when I find out what's happening with the book, then I'll email you a PayPal invoice. So these unfortunately need to be have U.S. mailing addresses, and then by PayPal is how the invoices are going out. And then once they're paid, then I'll ship the book. So that's how the whole thing works. So, okay. Yeah, I like I was really happy with this hat. I guess I should go grab it. I actually have the completed projects here, so that's nice. Okay, you're doing the greenery hat in heat wave. Yeah, I actually Carsey, that'll be okay. I'm sure that'll be fine. I'm sure, but it just might take you longer to get it. But I think that the Canadian shipping shouldn't be too much more expensive. Because I had been sending all the books by media mail, which I don't know, but I'm not shipping books like over oceans because it just doesn't work with the pricing of it. Oh, the greenery hat, Karen, I'll tell you a secret. That started out as a motif. That started out as one of my favorite motifs, and then I just kept adjusting it until I got the hat. So much fun. Okay, so I'm on round 4 already. Yay! Don't you love things that work up fast? Okay, now I know what I'm doing. Whew. Now pay attention, Ellen. So much fun. Okay, well, I'm so glad you love it, Karen, because I really loved the texture of that project. That was a lot of fun to make, and I love the sheep yarn that I used for it. And so this Barocco yarn is pretty yummy too. This is kind of a wine color with little tweedy flecks in it. This is the Barocco yarn. So, all right. I don't know what's on the next on the horizon. I had wanted to do a retreat. I saw that some designers were doing a virtual retreat recently. I wonder how that went. Did anybody participate? I forget what it was called. It was like a virtual retreat where you I don't even know how that worked exactly. If they if you bought a ticket and paid money and they gave you the patterns, was there video component to it or seminar or something? I don't know. I don't even know what it was called. And I really only saw just a little bit of buzz about it. So I don't know if I just missed it or if there was a big, well-received outpouring about it. So, hey, if you happen to participate in an online crochet retreat or a virtual crochet retreat, let me know how that went. Otherwise, I'd really like to get something together for me so I can see you guys in person or virtually or both or something. That would be great. Life has been pretty crazy now that I'm working full time and Mara's away at school and Patrick is busy at school. And so it's okay. It's good. Busy is good. Busy is what busy does. Have you guys ever been to a retreat in person, either Stitches or Crochet Guild of America or one of those similar things? Let me know what you think. It's just a lot. It's a lot of management. My niece is now in college studying event planning. Maybe I should have her plan my event so I don't have to do it. That would be great. A lot of detail goes into that. Bridget had some great ideas on here too, Bridget T. So maybe I can get my act together again. I will be at Books by the Banks October 26th here in Cincinnati. If anybody is within driving distance, I will not be teaching. I will only be selling or signing the books. I think, I don't know how that works. I forget. I think that it's like I did it years ago, like 2011 when I wrote the first book. And I feel like they bought, you come to each author's booth and we sign books for you. And then you take them to a checkout and buy them. And I don't remember, I'm sure the proceeds go to Friends of the Cincinnati and Hamilton County Public Library. Okay. Okay. Easy peasy pudding pie, right? Okay, so I'm ready to go on round 5 already. Love that. Feel like my chat stopped. Are you guys all still there? Some of you were still here. Some, let's see. Some of you had to go. I completely understand. I kind of came at you spontaneously today. So, read my chart. All right. So crocheting while we talk. You guys starting your holiday crocheting yet? Are you making things for gifts this year? I asked Patrick yesterday if he wanted me to, if he would be willing to wear a crocheted something this winter, and he said probably not. At least he's honest. I don't want to waste my time making something that he would not wear. So that's fine. You started the Bruges wedge cowl. I loved that project. I hope that it all goes smoothly for you. It should. It's been tech edited and drawn and everything, but it's a fun project. Are you using the specified yarn, Karen, or are you substituting a different yarn for the Bruges wedge cowl? Let's crochet together a few more minutes. I've already got 30 minutes in here, and I need to keep an eye on the clock so I can get ready for Mass tonight. Thank you so much, Carsey. I appreciate it. So I will keep you at the top of the wait list, and so we'll see how these others settle out, and then we'll go with the next list as soon as possible, maybe 2 weeks or so. Okay? In the meantime, anybody else, if you have the book in hand and you're liking it, I'd appreciate you giving a positive review on Amazon. That really seriously helps a great deal. So thank you so much. If you don't have anything nice to say, please email me privately. But if you have nice things to say, I'd appreciate it if you said it publicly. Thank you so much for that. Doggy is so sleepy. Okay. So, I think it's a fun concept, and I think it's a timely concept, the One Skein Crochet book. All of us have lonely skeins and our stashes that we would like to use up. We want to be efficient with our time and our money, and so hopefully this book will help you all do that a little bit more. I know it certainly was a good use of my yarn to try and maximize one skein at a time so that I ended up with a complete full project with a one skein. So it's a good thing. All right. So there is, I ought to give you guys a hint. Since you guys are staying with me here and have watched through this whole video, I will end with a little hint. Wednesday morning, 3 days from now, Wednesday morning, there will be a new video, and it will have a giveaway attached to it. So be sure to tune in, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications bell. Tune in to the channel 8:30 Eastern Time on Wednesday morning. There will be a giveaway starting that day. And I forget how long the giveaway goes, but I know it's written in the description of that video because I forgot to say it during the video itself. So I know I had to put it in the details. Okay, yes, lots of one ball yarns hanging around that need some direction and goals, don't they? All right, so thank you everybody for hanging out with me today with our little crochet conversation, and I hope you tune in on Wednesday morning at 8:30 Eastern or anytime after that for there'll be a tutorial on one of the projects in the book, a little snippet of something that might be helpful, and then at the end of it there's a giveaway. So I hope you enjoy that video, and I will see you guys later. See you next time. Thanks so much, everybody. Take care. Bye.